Looks like those little showers that are dropping through Missouri and Illinois are gonna miss me. There might be some more developing though up there that, yeah, might come say hi to me later. Although it's beautiful and sunny out right now. I don't know. Yeah, beautiful.
That's what it is here. It's pretty nice.
But like
So
due north of St. Louis in Illinois, there's rain. Oh man. Not a lot, a little bit. But anyway, I think we would have a better experience, or at least it'd be worth a try. Worth a shot, right? Thanks for the follow, by the way. Sorry there's no sounds, but what's poppin'? How are you? Does the train hold more? I don't think so, no.
Well, no way, yes, because there's two.
What do you mean there's two?
There's two train stations.
No, does the train actually hold more?
I don't know at all. It was 300,000 liters.
Yeah, it's the same. But you can spam the train on this map. You can get the train back really fast on this map if you do it right. You got to do it right, but yeah. You can get it back really fast. Yeah. Gamer Peach, welcome in. New to Farm Sim. Well, welcome to the Farm Sim community. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. There's no such thing as a dumb question. There's only dumb people, honest. But no dumb questions. Welcome in. How are you? And now I just have that old song stuck in my head. The millions of peaches. Peaches for free. Billions of peaches. Peaches for me. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. That's all I got to say about that. But yeah, no question is too silly or too noob or anything like that. Feel free. Feel free. We're here to help. You fill up? Oh, you're filling. Are you full?
Nope.
I can't. Not SpongeBob's. Are you ready, kids?
I'm only 74% full.
And it's empty? What are you hauling in your pup?
Compost.
What are you hauling in your main truck?
Compost.
Why aren't you full?
It stopped loading, so I took off.
There's 42,000 left in there.
Yeah, I know, but it stopped loading, so I know. Must be empty. Time to go.
Okay. I can't hear you. But yeah. You know, my one brother's been after me for years to put a server PC in the basement, and I hate to say it, but he might have been right this whole time.
Don't say it out loud.
He meant a file server though, not a game server. Like run a file server, so like when I'm streaming, like I'm recording to the other machine, is what he's always wanted me to do. Like everything gets saved to that machine that runs in the basement.
I guess my pup was only half full.
Apparently. Chat, you know what this means if I get that PC working again. I have to buy another battery backup. We gotta have everything on batteries, right?
Oh, do you have both PCs on a separate battery backup, or?
Yeah, I got two.
Oh.
Well, but this, if I get that PC running, which like I said, right now it doesn't boot up. But if I slap a different drive in there and I can get that thing to boot, then literally all I need in there, I think I have a 2 terabyte SSD. That's all I need. That's it. I don't need anything else. So it'd be kind of a bare bones PC because it doesn't have a video card. And really it only needs one drive. And that's it. And Steam and the server stuff. I'd have to change a few things around to make it work, but not a bad idea. Howdy, Sarge. Welcome in.
Howdy.
What's going on?
Oh, not much.
All right, all right. We're just doing a little compost cellar. Well, about to. I think we're waiting on the train now, aren't we? How convenient. Here comes the train. So well. Let's go. I was going to say you're not working today, but it's already like 6 o'clock where you're at, so never mind.
Yep.
Where did this day go? Because I swear I just took my 3 o'clock break a couple minutes ago, not 2 hours ago. Gosh. We're having
Loading
fun.
compost.
Yeah. I think Trent might have it all, though, right?
There's a hair left.
There's 1,900 liters left. But yeah, if you put compost on the train, Sarge, I'll go grab the last little bit. Thanks for the follow in chat. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'?
Gotta get the last gag.
Might as well. I mean, you'd be faster. You can probably beat me there and back, Trent, but I was a driving. Oh, yeah. Grilled cheeseburger, homemade macaroni salad for dinner. Let's go, Sean. Wait. Sean.
Hey, why won't this let me load?
Does it not load compost?
You might have to jump out and jump back in.
Hey, will this car?
Is the lid open? I know that sounds dumb, but I think this might be the first time really using the train. We used it a little bit once.
Yeah, you might have to hit Z and Y.
Sean, what's the difference between macaroni
CNN.
salad and pasta salad? You're not making mac and cheese into some kind of salad, right? Is it because you're making it with like elbow pasta? Is that why it's called macaroni? What's the difference? Ask, like, seriously ask it. The kind of pasta you use? Mayo and onion. Okay, I got you, John. Oh, it's just the type of pasta. Oh, Trent. Trent's a snake. Oh, God. He's a snake. All right. Squiggly versus Elf. All right, I'm glad we're on the same page, chat. Okay. All right. It hit me out of nowhere. I don't know. I was like, I don't know the difference between the two.
Do we have it all, or?
Trent has a tiny bit. He'll be on his way, like right now.
No problem.
Should be in just a jiffy here, actually. Maybe. He just teleported. I was gonna ride with you, Trent.
No chance.
He gone. One of those is a hot dog. Yeah. Are you back already? You teleported back? All right. Sorry, you're good to go then. Whenever.
No, I came back for you.
Oh, go dump it. Go.
Wanted to ride.
Oh, dump it. I don't care. I'll go stand at the house and wait. Have my lightsaber to keep me warm during the snowstorm. Go on, get now. Oh, yeah. And now I hope that PC, like, still lives. I hope it is just a hard drive. It'll be a RAM issue, too, I guess. Motherboard. Oh.
I think I got it all. So.
Yep. All right, Sean, I got you. So they are different. Okay, that was worth some money, right? I'll take that.
What?
Well, here's the thing that's crazy. I was looking this up earlier, Sarge. Ready for this one? Regular straw, which is how we made that, right?
Yeah.
Regular straw, highest price last year was $26.82. Okay, it's a 1-to-1 from straw to compost. So keep that in mind. $26.82. We scroll down to compost. Its highest price last year was $440. $440.
Nice.
So we're dumb if we just sell straw, right?
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Oh, man. Oh, man. So, yeah. How's it going? Welcome in. What's poppin'? Bud on sale. There's a bud on sale. Big bud. Oh, man.
Ain't no more.
Oh, we gone. Gone. Actually, no, it's still there. It's the 600/50, 49% off. That ain't bad.
600 horse.
Yeah, we don't need it, but actually, that's another one of our little plows on sale for 52% off.
Get that in the old Volvo.
The old Volvo, ew, 140 horsepower? No. I think we will pick up the plow though. Just because, why not? $15,300. So, yeah. Not bad. All right.
Another mixer or loading wagon wouldn't be bad. Not small one.
What?
Loading wagon.
Oh, that thing's too tiny. Jacob, unfortunately, they are. Thank you if you did something. I completely forgot last night to fix them. I went in the house after stream and talked to Dad for over an hour about random stuff. When I came back out to the computer, totally forgot. And then this morning I was having nonstop server issues. Save got corrupted overnight. I had to roll back. I don't even know what all happened, to be honest. What do those go on?
The tanks.
Yeah.
So that goes on the 8030.
Oh, that new 8030 tractor that I haven't tested yet. Okay.
Yep. So those you just drive over and they go in front of the steps.
That's cool. We'll have to get that tractor at some point.
Then the front tank, you put the weight bracket on the front tank.
There is a large loading wagon.
Is that bigger than we have? That's
only 30 cubic yards, and
that's the 30.
We have 34.
Okay, so it's smaller than what we have, but it is really cheap, right? Chat, what are you saying? Jacob, thank you for the bits, by the way. I see it now.
Where is your favorite thing on there?
What? What?
Baler.
Oh, the round baler.
This is a really small baler.
Yeah. I mean, the second loading wagon, I know it's a little smaller, but it's $20,000.
As we can put the silage additive tank on it.
You can. I don't know why, but we will. 21,800. It's ours. All right, let's go one more day, and then we can play. Hooray! 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 So, Jacob, I'm going to be doing a bonus stream tonight, Railroads Online, and I will fix it between streams. I'm actually probably going to restart. There's something going on the stream PC today. It's just running extra tough today.
Oh, too bad we didn't have cows.
Why?
That's like a good manure spreader.
Oh, that is a good manure spreader, yeah. That would be a decent one, yeah. It's got really tall sides.
Not really, because the fill plane I think only goes to.
No, but look, they're hydraulic.
Yeah, no, but they only go. The fill plane only goes up to the green, where the green bar is. Right above where it says Samson.
Samsonite. I was way off. What was field 30? Oh God, that was poppies. Oh, that would have been a contract.
Oh, we should have took that.
It'll buff.
The amount of like extra.
Yeah.
I mean, field 30. Still shows field 30 for me that we can harvest poppies.
Yes, I was way off. Jacob, we will be playing the beta update that came out yesterday. And we'll probably be laying track because, well, you know, we're going to start a new map, so just for the record. Do we want to do the thing we had to do yesterday where we had to, like, roll before planting corn? Because we don't have a tractor. Actually, we have a bigger tractor now, don't we? I wonder if it'll still struggle with the corn planter on that plowed ground.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking we go back out with do the same that we did last time, right? Does that make sense? Corn on some, beans on some, get her done.
What fields or what?
We can do the same, like we did. It's April right now for us. So let's see. 5, 6, and 7 be corn. Why is that field? Trent, did you miss a field when you were mulching earlier?
Was that the one that just got plowed?
Field 4, you missed mulching field 4. Is
That's
this even?
when you were bailing that one. Or oil wagon.
Here's a problem. This is not no-till. We need a cultivator. I know we have our plows, but a cultivator would be faster, right? In theory, but we don't really have anything that we can pull, probably. So that's only 180 horsepower. $9,000? We can afford that, right?
Case could be put on that.
One next to it, bigger?
Yeah, that's 300 horsepower, though.
Oh.
Yeah, but we're on flat ground, though. We're on flattish ground. We're not on hilly ground.
Yeah, and that one's only 270. Okay.
Yeah, we'll pull the trigger on this one here. Is it summer next month in IRL? I don't know when the official start date of summer is, if that's what you're asking. I don't get too caught up into that because it's always hot here before they say it should be summer, you know? So. Did somebody go to the shop for that?
Ken.
Oh.
I'll wait.
Trent, you planting corn then? Or wait, what tractors do we, hang on, what are we putting on what?
I got the 8410 on the roller.
Okay, yeah, we need to get that out in that one field. Yeah. Alright. I need to get that mulcher out. And mulch that one field. What are you rolling, Trent?
I'm gonna roll right behind you.
No, so you need to go roll the corn ground. Problem. Because we were having mad problems last night planting corn. On the plowed ground. So that's probably what you should go roll. I know it's dumb to roll it before planting, but so yeah, if you roll over there, Sarge comes over here and cultivates. I'm gonna mulch this field 4 real quick. But yeah, needs to be mulched yet, and then we'll be good. We'll plant it eventually. There we go. Mulching.
Oh, would it help to cultivate the plowed ground?
Possibly. Would you get penalized on precision for doing that though?
Well, when you're planting.
I mean,
We're already
gonna get dinged on precision cultivating in general, aren't we? I think. I don't know. Normally we don't have to cultivate because our seeders are no-till, but I guess didn't think about that when I set us up with that seeder, huh? You had to go to a graduation. Nice. Very nice. All right, this mulcher looks tiny on this Kubota for some reason. Probably the duals on my tractor. The amount of dust or particles that come off the mulcher is kind of real. Which I know in real life it probably would be too, because those rolling baskets are just zinging, you know, 11 miles an hour. Stuff's going flying everywhere. Be awesome, actually. Go Komodo. No need. Does it actually measure how much diesel? Really? Put it reverse. No, it's Terry. It's Terry, my neighbor. Not the real Terry, but you know. Yeah. Yeah. Sarge, I'm curious to hear how that tractor handles that cultivator. Hopefully it's fine. Like Trent said, we're on flat ground, right?
So far, so good.
All right. What you doing, Terry? My name is not Terry. I am mulching this field right now. Each time over each field. I don't know about that, is it? That would be interesting. Normally we just don't do tillage, and the only tillage that we normally do is plowing after, you know, corn or root crop. That's the only tillage we do, and we don't get like dinged or anything on precision. So
In single player, I don't see a difference.
what if you till or not?
Yeah, because I've been tilling behind, or basically tilling everything, and it haven't
Really?
seen get penalized when I sell.
No, you won't get penalized, but it'll hurt your overall number, right? Because one of these is tillage. So you need to be checking your overall number, Trent. And just see, like, you know, right now we're down on tillage and weeds, which that's not an accurate thing, but okay. At least for weeds. But yeah. Corn planter no-till. Oh, I don't know. Is the corn planter no-till? Because we could just flip-flop fields then. Yeah. Are you saying my FPS? Is that what you're saying? My frame rate? Hold up. Hang on. What? Pancho, what are you talking about? Like, you talking about my, like, FPS in the bottom right corner? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, wrong one. What's wrong with showing that on stream? Do people hide their frame rate? I don't... Wait a minute. Those are white lights, aren't they? This is made to go on the front of a tractor.
Yeah.
The more you know. Didn't know that.
Your radar Omega
No.
just reload.
Nope. Oh, I looked up that time. Wait, do people hide their frame rate? Is that not something I'm supposed to show on stream? I don't know why. I don't hide it. Here, you want it? Here, we can do it there too. How about that? How about the top of the screen now? I've never had anybody say anything about it. I'm just curious, Pancho. What, like, is that not something I'm supposed to show? Like asking for a friend. The friend's me. Hi, how's it going? Oh man, don't be sorry. Bye. Get hacked. Oh, Pancho, you're good. Yeah, so that's just through Steam. Steam has an FPS counter that you can turn on, and it shows up in every Steam game. And yeah, I just always have it on. I'm just, you know, I'm nosy. Want to know what kind of frames I'm getting, you know? That's all. So it's always on every Steam game I play. So yeah. But that's fine. No reason to be sorry. I was just confused. That's all, you know? Yeah, Sean. Railroader at probably 7:30 or something central. Not Railroader. Railroads Online. Probably like 7:30, something like that, Sean. It's the beta branch update, spline and map. Beta branch update. And we will be starting a new save on the Alaska map, which is beautiful, for the record. It is a beautiful map. So make sure you all tune in for that if you want to see some trains and a cool map. Probably won't run too much day-night cycle tonight. Mostly just going to go in there and mess with some of the new features. Setting up track. We got to lay out track. So that's what we'll be working on tonight. So probably not too much like operations on there tonight.
And somebody has to be here to set up or outline the village.
Lefty's not here tonight. He's out of town.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Somebody's going to have to be here. To outline a village.
Only he can put Leftyville wherever he wants. I think it'd be cool to set a freight depot in the center of Leftyville, so it's like you're taking the goods into town to sell. Get a little RP going, you know? Just saying. I think that'd be cool. Personally.
Oh, and then where the current one is, you take that one out and make that a yard.
We're starting a new save train.
I know, but don't you start off with the freight depot?
Oh, the freight depot. Yeah, you could take that one out probably. Yeah.
That's what I was referring to.
Okay.
You take that
I
one
thought you
out.
meant the current town, and I was like, hate to tell you, they're kind of gone. Yeah, we could take out the current freight depot, sure, or just leave it and not
Because
use
if we
it.
take the current one out, then we can
We're forced to go to Leftyville. Yeah.
make that go to like a yard
Yeah.
for all
Yeah,
the
yeah,
trains and cars.
Yep.
Since it's already flat there.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. This is on the new map. I haven't messed with it.
Most places it's
Usually
flat.
it's flat around the depot, yeah, because that's kind of where they hint at building a yard, basically. I mean, that's where the 3 starting tracks will be, and yeah. But the copy tool is going to be... The copy tool is going to be so nice. So nice. That's true, Yum Rider. Yeah, you can have 3 of each of the industries, yeah. Which is really nice. But I get what Trent's saying. If we only have one, then we are forced to go to that one. So.
Well, then we get to do like what you want to do anyway, which is go to Leftyville.
Yeah, well, 6, enjoy your dinner. We'll catch you.
Actually use Leftyville this time.
Copy pasta. Yeah, it's going to be great, Jacob. I don't know, Kimmy. Do we keep the streak alive by playing this Friday? Even though we're going to have to probably do a convoy? Or do we just say, hey, let's wait and wait for Truckers MP? I don't know. I mean... There's some odd bumps around the depot. Gotcha. So I just don't know yet, honestly. I want to play, but at the same time, the convoys usually aren't big enough for everybody, you know? And I feel really bad that, like, you know, somebody's going to set up their rig, because I know it's a pain to set that up and then not be able to play. You know what I mean? So, yeah. If it was Kimmy, she would wait. Nah, I'm going to catch you later, bro. You know, what if we wait and then maybe we play it twice when the update comes out in June, assuming the update comes out in June, right? I don't know. Yeah. Because like I said, I would hate for somebody to set up their rig. Like, you know, I know Polar Bear was going to set his rig up, and I would hate for him to set up the rig and then there's not room. And I really don't like telling somebody, like, hey, get lost so somebody else can. I don't like doing that, you know? So, I don't like doing that, you know? Nice. Jeff, very nice. Welcome back. So I don't know. Maybe we just. Hey, I'm playing Farm Sim. Oh, I can just mulch with the little tiny section. Not actually working. Actually, it is. Oh. Maybe we just wait and then. Play it twice. Yeah, Trent, what do you say about this? Or Sarge, what do you guys say?
And sometimes some Fridays we don't have that many people. Why wouldn't really that be that bad of an idea?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sometimes we don't have too many people, but I know there's people looking forward to it because, you know, the, what's it called, Nebraska. So, I don't know. Sarge, what do you think about the whole thing?
I could go either way on it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because, like, for me, I don't know if I'll be
Around
here when you start or going up late or...
I gotcha. And see, I always feel bad when you do show up a little later, right? Because, you know, you're busy with life and that's okay. But I feel bad when you show up late and then there's no spot for you and it's like, no, dang it.
Because my thing is, you know, this is just me. Worst case, I'll go single player and...
Yeah. Yeah. But I feel bad, you know? I feel bad. I want everybody to be included that wants to be included, you know? And that's the beauty of Truckers MP is we can have 100 people if, you know, we wanted to. So. This tractor, we started the map with Polar Bear. Welcome in. How's it going? And John, what's going on as well? What's up, guys? All of you. Welcome in, everybody. We started the map with the Kubota, though. I thought it was funny. Normally, we don't use Kubotas. So I thought it was funny to start the map with a Kubota. So we're here. Plus new map. Yeah. Awesome, Polar Bear. So Polar Bear, we're talking about Friday. The hope was to play ATS this Friday. But Truckers MP is not updated.
But
So do we hold off and wait for TMP, or do we just play a convoy and not everybody can be included? I think I'd rather wait and include everybody. Yeah. I think I'd rather wait. New map, who dis? My name's John. I like short walks on the beach. And I mean, tacos are pretty lit, you know? How's it going? Wait, yeah. That's true as well, Kimmy. Actually, yeah, we can play Railroads Online that Friday. That's true. Yeah, I think it's better just for everybody just to wait. Then everybody can be included that wants to be.
Hasn't updated.
Yeah. I mean, we'll make final decision like Thursday, right? Yeah. Made a lot of jam. Really, John? That's awesome. Been there, done that. It's fun. The year we decided that we canned pumpkin one time, chat. That was the worst year ever. We had our stove going in the house. We actually had a camping stove going in the backyard trying to cook it all. Yeah, unfortunately, it'll break the streak, but we could always play more than once in June to kind of make up for it, right? You know, we could always do that. You know, it sounds like I might be having a lot more stream time with Dad going back to work, kind of, so. Although that's day streams, not so much night streams, but yeah. Never know, chat. I mean, they might give me, yeah. They might. If they do, then yeah, we'll do that. And if not, then we'll watch it come out Friday while I'm live. That would be my luck, chat. Like, we'll go live playing Railroads Online, sorry, and then it'll come out.
And the Nebraska thing doesn't conclude till Sunday the 14th of July.
What is the Nebraska thing? What is that?
The delivery tour from all different Nebraska cities.
Oh, all Nebraska cities?
Not like any of them.
Okay. One delivery? Is that all?
Oh, 12.
Oh, 12. Okay, what do you get?
A Mighty Mammoth themed ATS truck paint scheme.
Okay. All right. You know, I've never actually claimed any of those like skins from any events, and I've done some events. Never claimed a skin. Never once. Never once. So I thought it was funny. Kind of amusing personally, but hey, what else? The William Mom. Damn. Huh. Interesting. Dwarf. Okay, got it. Got it. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that.
All right. Yeah, I'd be down to play, like, you know, more than one time then in June. Be down for that.
Even if it's not a Friday.
Yeah. I guess that is an option. Probably not, though. I think we'll just hold. Nice, Kimmy. Very nice, very nice. I just don't want to play. I don't want to play ATS. I'm going to be very clear here. There's a Friday night that I don't want to play ATS. And that would be the 7th. So the first Friday of June. I don't want to play ATS that night. Because the next day I'm going somewhere and doing something, and I don't want my shoulder to be sore, to be honest. So I don't want to play ATS that night, alright?
Take some Advil, it'll be fine, it'll buff.
People have to roll back, and sometimes that messes up. Yeah, so we don't want to do that. We don't want to break anybody's game. So we'll just wait. Yeah, the first Friday in June's out. Maybe second Friday, fourth Friday, second Friday, third Friday. Maybe we just do all of them. I don't know. Not the first one. Ice it? How about a surgery? That's what I probably need. Old injury from the farm, you know. Legit. Old injury, I never got looked at, you know. Typical things, you know.
Missing that Daggleman.
Daggleman?
Yeah, the roller.
Oh, yeah, that thing. Yeah, the one we have on here is so slow, isn't it?
Oh, and I did find out, Tony Fast.
Hmm?
Those, Mandagos.
Oh, yeah.
Or, Mandigos.
Man, they goes.
Mandago.
No, I get it. Man, they goes. I get it. I get it. I got you, polar bear. Yeah, we'll just hold off for a little bit. Not a big deal. $14th on the 28th. That probably works for me, Kimmy. Yeah. We can count on that. Look at us like planning stuff out ahead of time. Watch that. This is gross. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about this. Making plans, committing to things. Oh God. Ugh. Ted, I might need to, like, I don't know, man. Something. Commitment, Chad. I'm not about it. Not about it, Chad. You know, Sarge, I wouldn't have thought to farm these fields this way, but this isn't bad. We do need to plow some of these together, though. At some point. Right now, it's okay, but eventually. For sure.
Taking a lot of turnaround time out of it.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely. Definitely. Right. Subject to change. Yep. I'll put it on the Twitch schedule. I can go out in time and schedule it if I want. We'll pencil it in. Or something like that, right? Something along those lines. Goodness me. So I guess that means Friday, chat. Assuming the Railroads Online, you know, assuming that goes smooth tonight and the updates, you know, is solid. I guess we'll be playing that Friday. Should be starting around 3 o'clock, but that is also subject to change a little bit. But yeah, so that should be what we're doing Friday. Yeah. Are you talking about in the mod hub, Dave? You want to hide the crossplay mods? I don't know if there's a way to do that. There's the show all mods and there's the show. Why would you want to hide the crossplay mod? I'm confused right now. Do you only want mods you can use on PC? I'm confused. I don't know. Because there's some really good mods that are crossplay.
Well, even the ones that are crossplay, they'll have scripts and stuff that you can see on PC.
Yeah. But if you want mods you can only use on PC, go to a mod website. Don't go to the mod hub. Like, go somewhere else. I guess, right? Yeah, there's not a way to do that in the mod hub now. So you don't want mods that can be used on console. Why do we hate consoles or something? Like, and I'm confused by that. Like Alma, Missouri. Alma, Missouri is a fantastic map. It's gonna live in my top 10. Okay. Love that map. Great map. You can play it on a console, but it's gonna live in my top 10, like all-time farm sim maps. Like it's almost on the Mount Rushmore, you know. If Mount Rushmore had 10 faces, you know, it would be there. That's interesting. I mean, whatever. But no, I don't think there's a way to do that. Not there this pass. Drop it like it's hot. I was like right on the edge of the world there. It was good. Good. Like that John Deere's handling that cultivator is fine, Sarge.
Yeah, it is.
Good. Get to do a little tillage. I'm here for it. I like tillage personally. Yeah, some of the that is true. Yeah, the crossplay stuff. That okay, I can understand where you're coming from now, Dave. Yes, because yes, there will be two versions of the same thing, and one's like, you know, whatever brand, and the other one's, you know, Lizard. Okay, I understand that, but yeah, I don't think there's a way to hide those. No. Because not all that stuff is like that, you know? Not all mods you can use on console are Lizard brand. A lot of them are. But not all of them. That's interesting. I never thought of it like that, you know? Very, very interesting. All right. Cool.
Those Mandigo ones would be faster.
Yeah.
Faster than 7.
Okay. We do have the modded ones. Not yet. Not quite yet. I love when somebody calls out an accident. Like, they call 911 for an accident, and they tell them where it is. And then the first unit gets there, and it's nowhere near where they said it was. Like, not at all where they said. But that's okay. Wow. Dave's coming in with a hot take there on the console of the controller. I know a lot of people that play this game on PC on controllers. A lot of people don't like. Well, okay, fair play, because I guess, well, are you saying it belongs on a keyboard or it belongs on like a wheel? Because I bet you you're gonna say wheel, right? Because if so, that makes sense. That would make sense. John, if you want to grab the corn planter and any of those fields 5, 6, and 7 where Trent has rolled, you could start throwing some corn in there if you don't mind. We got a tractor for him? Yeah, we should have one tractor. We do have 4 tractors now, so we should have one for you, John. When does the sun rise? I'm an 8 a.m. farmer personally. I like 8 a.m. As far as when does it rise, but like 6 to 7 maybe? Somewhere in there. Oh yeah, in the morning. When you should be up making eggs or something. It does depend on the map a little bit as well, but yeah, 6, 7. I always fast time to 8 a.m., but that's just me. It's only in the morning. Oh, man. Oh, Trent's here with the roller. Hopefully John's able to pull that corn planter. John, it's in the south building over here, by the way. I don't know. Maybe you're filling up. I don't know. You got it. You're a professional. John's better at farm sim than I am, so he's a trained professional. All right. All right, Dave, I gotcha. All right, cool, John. The thing that I like is that people have the freedom to play however they want, you know? That's my... Interesting. So Dave just hates controllers and consoles. Is that what we're getting at? And I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's whatever. You can dislike whatever you want. You know, everybody's entitled to their opinion. That's totally fine. And I don't really use a controller much. To be honest, I really don't. But I know there are a lot of people in this community that do. Can't play ATS. Yeah, you know, ATS is kind of tough on a keyboard. I've done it. It's tough. It's real tough.
Yeah. Not that bad. You just turn down your turning speed.
Yeah. 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 Tomcats here with us controller emotes. Dave, you're good, man. I'm here for the discussion. I just you know, it's whatever. You know, at least a game like Farm Sim gives you the freedom to use pretty much anything you want to play. Thanks for the follow there. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? But Farm Sim gives you the freedom to use a keyboard, use a mouse, use joysticks, use a wheel, use a controller. You know, you have the freedom with Farm Sim to play the game however you want to play. Not all games are like that. Thanks for that follow as well. Welcome in. What's poppin'? You know, not all games are like that. And I do appreciate that about a game like Farm Sim. Or ATS is like that too. You can play it however you want to play it. And you can play using whatever input device you want, you know. I do like that. Now, I will say, with Farm Sim, to me, the whole like crossplay and leaning towards the console a lot more like they are, I don't like that as a PC gamer. I understand why they do it. Dollar bill, y'all, because there's a lot more consoles out there. There's don't say a lot more, but there are a lot of consoles out there. So, of course, there's a lot of console gamers. So, of course, you would make the game, and to me they're catering a little too much to the console side, but that's just spoken as a PC player. Crossplay, honestly, I wish the next game doesn't have it. I really hope the next game doesn't have crossplay. Yeah, I really hope they keep it separate. Yeah, but like I said, you know, that's the beauty, Jeff. You can play however you want. That's the beautiful part, you know? No, I think it will have it. I just don't want it to have it. Does that make sense? So yeah. Yeah, no, I know. It'll have crossplay. I just don't want it to. Yeah. Crossplay's too broken, yeah. Yep. Mainly the fake name part. I got you. Yeah, so the fake name has to do with like licensing and stuff. Although to me, I don't really understand why they can put out through the mod hub. They could put out, you know, a Ford F-250. Is it because Microsoft and PlayStation say no, or like, who says no? That's what I'm curious about. Because on the PC side, it's a Ford F-250, but on the console side, it's a Lizard F-250. You know, and it's like kind of weird. Like, who actually says no? You can't have that. I'm gonna assume it's PlayStation and Xbox, but I don't actually know. Might be something to look into. Not sure. But yeah. Because, you know, if it's a third-party website, you know, I get it. Yeah, you can put whatever name on anything you want, you know. You can make a Combine be a Ford. I don't care. But yeah. The lawyers. Lizard F-250. That's true. It is probably the lawyers, but yeah. But yeah, I wish they would just keep it separate, honestly, the two games. But they won't. And I know they won't. Or to me, if you're gonna make it, like, I understand the brand name thing because the lawyers, I get that. But if you're gonna have crossplay, and I know this is an Xbox and PlayStation thing, I understand that, but make it where, you know, GPS could be on there, auto drive, course plate, you're gonna make consoles throw up, but you know, it's dumb that the console guys get penalized because they play on a console. At least that's how I feel. And I'm not a console guy. But yeah. Which you can hide. Well, I don't think that's alarming. They're just saying, like, you know, if you're trying to set up for a crossplay, then it makes sense. With my... Alright, Hammer Hider. Yo, I should set up like a company brand, like a vehicle brand or something. Do they own the trademark of Lizard? Can I like steal it out from under them and then make them pay me for it? Can we get the copyright on that? The trademark, the patent, all that, all those things. Oh, that would be funny, chat. Be like, Lizard is mine. I own Lizard. I could weld some wheels together and put a steering wheel on it and make a prototype, right? We can make something at the farm. Oh, man. We'll make a tractor that looks like a giant lizard. And then get all the rights and go after them. Oh, that would be funny. That would be hilarious. Plugger, he'd be happy to help. No, not you, Plugger. No. No way, Plugger. That would be funny, though. Send him a cease and desist letter. I would hope they own it, right? I mean, they've been using that brand name in air quotes for a long time. You know, the first semi-truck that we had in Farm Sim 13 was a Lizard that did wheelies like nonstop. Remember that? Great. Yeah, I mean, GPS would be the easiest one, I feel like, to run on a console. Yeah, Courseplay and Auto Drive would be a different story. But again, I feel like, you know, they should just put GPS in the base game and then we don't have to have that conversation. You know? Or the AI hired worker, basically Auto Drive, make that actually usable. You know? Just little suggestions, you know? Little suggestions in life here, right? But what do I know, chat, right? I'm just the guy that plays the game like a lot. That's all. They would nerf. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. They would definitely nerf the console version. Yeah, you know, with 19, I did play it on console, but like once I really, or the problem I had with 19 was like I just couldn't play. I used to get a headache, especially if I tried to play multiplayer on 19 on console. I'd get a headache from the low frame rate. Mickey, good morning. How you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, I'd get a headache like bad. Sports fan, I wouldn't know the first thing how to do, like actually make a game, you know? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I want to do that. I'm just saying I want things to be a little, whatever. Whatever. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it is a decent game. You know, I play it a lot. We all play it a lot. It's a good game event at the end of the day.
I
There's-
might play a little bit too much.
Yeah, there's just things about it that, you know, I wouldn't mind to see changed and improved. Five hours, right? Dang, Mickey. Hmm. How much money that costs, sports fan? Yeah, definitely, Jeff. They could 100% give us a slightly stripped down course play that most people would be happy with. At least anybody who wants to play crossplay. I mean, yeah, I agree. Oh. They stopped developing farms and working on it. Well, allegedly, the Giants has announced nothing. Okay. Giants has announced nothing, right? So the assumption is, and we know what happens when we start assuming, the assumption is they're going to have their FarmCon thing in July. Hopefully in July we hear something. You know, this game's on a 3-year life cycle right now. If they were to announce something later this year and come out with it later this fall. But, you know, there's a lot of rumors and stuff out there, but they've announced nothing officially. So, yeah, so a lot of people are calling it, you know, Farm Sim 25, and it's like, that's great, but we don't know that it's called that yet. We don't know if there is a game. They could be developing, you know, the next ski lift simulator. That was one of their games back in the day. But, you know, we don't know yet. The fact of the matter is they've announced nothing publicly. And if there's I know there's streamers and I know there's people on YouTube making videos and stuff. It's not true. It's not true. We don't know what the game's called. We don't know if there is a game right now. We could assume and we can hope. You know, based on the history, this July, we should find out something, you know. Beyond that, that's all we have to look forward to right now is July. I think it's like July 5th, 6th or something like that. Around July 4th-ish. Early July. So, but beyond that, it's all rumors. It's fake news. That's it. We don't know yet. So, you know, that's when people come in here and start talking about 25, and it's like, we don't know if it's called 25. I'll be happy to call it 25 when they say it's called 25. Until then, we don't even know if there is a game. So, how can we already be naming it when we don't even know if there is a game? So that's my TED talk on the next game, chat. You're welcome. There's refreshments in the back of the room. We got plenty of Sonic Nugget ice for everybody. Okay. You're welcome, chat. All right, Trent, we'll catch you. Thanks for the resub. Have they gone through their cost cutting and gotten rid of people? I don't know. Northern, welcome back, man. Do appreciate the resub. Sorry there's no sounds, but appreciate the resub. 6th and 7th. There you go. Thank you, Jeff. It's kind of around the 4th. But yeah. And I would say that, okay, as far as SnowRunner and stuff, I don't think we can throw Spin Tires and SnowRunner kind of in the same category. Mud Runner and SnowRunner. They were different enough for me, okay? But Expeditions, I don't know about expeditions. Tom, welcome in.
Hey,
We're just complaining. How are you?
not bad.
Fireman, if you want this map, if you're on PC, exclamation point Stevie. You can get it from his Facebook or his YouTube. They're there. Oh, where was Trent working here? Right where I'm at. Okay. All right. Turn the GPS on. Let's go. All right. But yeah. So, oh yeah. Awesome. But this thing is slow, isn't it? And I don't blame you. This thing is so slow. Oh man, crawling out here. All right. I have a question.
Wow, it's still working.
Yeah. Yeah. Getting stuck at 85% loading. I'm gonna be honest, we're having some issues with that too. Ours gets stuck at 99% sometimes. I don't really know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it now, unfortunately. So as far as okay, so let's take it, let's play like Tetris here for a second, chat. Okay, if you're playing Tetris and they come out with a new variant of Tetris, a new Tetris game, yeah, just Alt F4 and try again. Yeah. But it could be like a mod issue or something could be corrupted with your save as well. It's hard to tell, honestly. But let's take a game like Tetris, right? And they come out with a new Tetris, right? For PC, okay? It might look shinier, but at the end of the day, it's Tetris. You know what I mean? And same thing with Farm Sim. Yeah, they come out with a new version of the game, but fundamentally it's Farm Sim. How much different can it really be? Right? It was in German, yeah. I remember those days. Lost, I never played it, but yeah.
What needs to be done?
You want to find a contract?
Sure.
Or we... Oh, you know what, Tom? Is there a spare tractor in the homestead?
There's a Kubota.
Grab the loading wagon and fill the compost maker. It is in the north kind of east corner of the map, if you don't mind filling that up.
Alrighty.
I think that needs to be filled. Yes, it is empty.
Northeast corner of the map or homestead?
Or, sorry, of the homestead.
Okay.
So my point basically is like with the Mud Runner and Snow Runner and even Expeditions, like, and which Expeditions just not for me. Like, I'm gonna be honest there. But like, it's a game about struggling through the mud. Okay, that's what Mud Runner, Snow Runner, Spin Tire, whatever. That's what all those Expeditions, that's what that is. It is a game about struggling through the mud. So how much different can they really make game to game? You know, think about it, right? This is Farm Sim. How much different can, yes, there's graphics and yes, there's physics and stuff like that. But fundamentally, it's farm sim. So how many new features are we really going to have? Right? We're not going to have robots out here doing the farming for us, which would be cool. But we're not going to have that, you know? So, you know, like when you play Call of Duty, guess what? It's Call of Duty. It's going to be the same as all the other Call of Duties for the most part. You know what I mean? So that's kind of, you know, that's how I look at it anyway. And I might tell me I'm an idiot. That's fine. I don't care. Well, I mean, we could, maybe, I don't know. But, you know, fundamentally it's farm sim. How much different can it really be in the next version? Yeah, the physics could be a little better. We could have, you know, mud. Sure, I get that. We could have higher graphics. Yes, I get that. But at the end of the day, it's still farm sim. You know, this game isn't going to turn into a first-person shooter all of a sudden, you know? So go get a job with Giants then. Make it better. How about that? And at least as far as I was concerned, I mean, the lowering the tire pressure and all that stuff, the new stuff that they did add into expeditions made it better. I wish SnowRunner had those features. Honestly, the tire pressure, the being able to put down your own winch point. I wish SnowRunner had that. That would make SnowRunner a way better game. But yeah.
Well, that's just it. It goes along with what you're saying. They're the same game. It would be possible for them to add those things pretty easily to SnowRunner.
Yeah. But, you know, if they come out with a SnowRunner 2, everybody's going to rage because it's the same game. You know what I mean? But why couldn't they come out with a SnowRunner 2? That game's been out for a while. It has a ton of DLCs and stuff, but they could totally come out with a SnowRunner 2.
Yeah.
You know, eventually, I'm sure maybe they will. I don't know.
Maybe they'll come out with a Sand Runner.
You never know. I mean, that's kind of what Expedition is. Yeah. They're coming out with a bunch of DLC, by the way, for Expedition.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're coming out with like 20 new missions or something, a new map. It's all free too, which is interesting. I kind of think, I don't know. I don't think that game was necessarily the best. So that's just my opinion. I had fun in the time I was playing it, but I don't want to play it anymore. So.
Did I tell you there's the one guy in chat was right? There are anchor points that you can pick up.
Yes, once you like rank up.
Yeah.
Or whatever, right?
You can't purchase them. You have to find them across the map.
There you go. That's what it was. Yeah.
That's the only thing that I don't like about that. It's like, why can't I just purchase them?
Yeah.
Oh, we got the pub for the truck.
Yeah, Trent, he made me buy it earlier. He made me buy it.
Was it at least on sale?
No, but it was like, they're cheap, like $8 grand or something. Like 2 days, our beehives alone are going to pay for that.
Yeah.
So, it's fine.
Our beehives make us quite a bit of money.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting more beehives, honestly. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of things they could add in the egg world. Yes, you know, we could have a slaughterhouse. We could have, you know, oh God, what's another one? Well, I mean, there's a lot of crops they could add, let's be honest. A lot of crops they could add. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff they could add. But at the end of the day, it's not gonna be much of a different game. Spray drones would be kind of cool. Pesticides would be cool. Herbicide, what's it called? Fungicides would be cool too.
Seed coatings.
Different seeds. Yeah.
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 Like There are a lot of things they can add to the game. It's just the same game. Not saying that's a bad thing, though.
Exactly. Yeah, server stuff would be nice. Yeah, that would be very nice to improve that. That would be lovely. I'd be on board for that. But I don't know. It's, you know, you buy a Call of Duty game, guess what? It's just like the other Call of Duty game. You know what I mean? They're not setting the ground like the world or Madden. Hey, you buy the new Madden game every year or FIFA. Yeah.
NBA, NFL, any of those games.
Yeah, they're all the same every year, right?
Yeah, just new players, that's all. And a lot of the time, there's only one or two new players.
Yeah. Natural disasters wiped out from like a... Yeah, I mean, I'm on board with all these ideas, but good luck. You know, I guess what it comes down to, I like the game, okay? And I'm not afraid to say that if somebody comes in here and they say, hey, you know, do you recommend this game? The answer always is yes. Has been since day one of Farm Sim 22. Has been back in 19, 17, 15, 13. I'm here for all of it, right? I've got 4,700 hours in this game, guys. Like, I like the game. I play the game all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was my point?
You like the game, but it's the same game.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. And it gets to the point where a lot of the times the only reason why developers push out completely new games is because they have to. Because of game engine stuff.
Yeah. Wait a minute. You'd like better multiplayer permission controls. This is the first game they had any multiplayer permission controls. Before this one, I don't think we had any. So...
I'm confused what he means by...
multiplayer permission controls? Like this, in here. Like, this one. I can, like, give you guys perms and take you know. There's a lot of stuff in there. I don't know what else they could really add to that, to be honest.
Didn't they have that in... They've had that for a while, haven't they?
Have they?
I thought so.
I don't know, but I don't know what else you would add to that, to be honest. You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
Unless he's talking about making a lot of the settings that you can find when you log in as admin, the ability to make some of those where you can see him as farm manager.
Could be. You bought Tiger Woods Golf every year. That's another perfect example of the same game. Being able to automatically grant farm manager when they move between farms.
Yeah,
oh, so multi-farm controls, not multiplayer, multi-farm controls. Yeah. Okay.
That would actually be kind of cool.
I get that. So we don't play multi-farm, so I don't. Yeah, that didn't pop into my head at all. Okay, that makes sense. I could see that.
Well, even just having a set list server side of specific names that when they join in,
that gets a little sticky though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I could see them for the multi-farm thing. That would I could see that making sense. Yeah. But like I said, we don't do multi-farm, so that never even crossed my brain. That would be cool, yeah. A task list? Maybe a task list. I don't know. I don't want to be that person, but there is a mod for that. walk cows across the road to a different pasture. Used to be a farmer here that did that. Across the 2-lane, very busy road. It was always sketchy every time he did it. But he used to do it all the time. Yep, that's actually, I went and mowed that pasture last year for a guy, so. Don't know if we're going to do that again this year or not, but we did it last year for him, for harvest. And it was out of hand. We'll just put it that way. Needs a skid steer with a brush grinder on the front is what that place really needs. Because I didn't do any brush mowing, I just did grass, basically, and weeds. And praying mantises. There were a lot of praying mantises in that grass for some reason. I don't know why. But I probably smoked a few of them with the brush hog. Unintentionally, of course. There were a lot. Yeah. In fact, I didn't want to get off the tractor because I was worried about, like, ticks and chiggers. Just saying. I think we even sprayed before we went there too, because it was kind of out in the weeds there, you know, a little wild, little jungle, basically. So yeah, you betcha. You know, I think what it comes down to, and chat, you can agree or disagree. There's a lot of us that are very passionate about our farm sim. And so we just want it to be the best game that it could be. Right? And I think sometimes that passion comes across, maybe not to me, but maybe towards the powers that be, as in like, oh, we're complaining about the game or we hate the game. And it's like, totally opposite. We love the game. We're very passionate about the game. We just want it to be the best farm sim that it could be. You know what I mean? That makes sense? A lot of us are very passionate about these games. So, yeah. And that's where I think sometimes, like I said, it comes off as like, oh, we hate the game or we're complaining about the game. And yeah, sometimes we are. Yeah. Yeah. You spent 3 hours on the mod hub. Bear, thanks for the bits. They're still broken. Some men want to see the world burn. I mean, that too, Bear, yeah. Goats would be cool. Yeah. Three hours though, huh? Wow. Interesting. Very, very interesting. See, I have the opposite opinion, Dave. I think you should, and I'm pretty sure I said this to you the other day, play the base game. There's plenty of good equipment in the base game. As I'm driving a modded tractor on GPS. You don't need mods, at least in my opinion, but that's my opinion. Everybody's entitled, right? Right. So yeah, that's all. Interesting. Gotcha, Kimmy. Lost, I actually did know that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shotguns. I don't think shotguns are going to be a thing in this game. Oh, you're not wrong, Jeff. Jeff, when I was setting up this save game, I was trying to find, I'm like, okay, we need some way to like work up some ground, right? I started looking through spaders and power harrows. I actually went on a test map of mine just to see what a spader and a power harrow, like, what does that even count as? Is that deep cultivation? Is that plowing? Is it? I don't know. I'd never touched them before. But the problem is they use too much horsepower. I really wanted a power harrow. That's what I wanted. But they too much horsepower and they're too small. But it counts, I think, as seed bed as well, which it would be fine. But, yeah. So, I mean, yeah, there's plenty of basic game stuff I've never messed with either. So, it's a whole thing for sure. But yeah. Yeah, I would just, you know, and you know, my opinion, nobody has to listen to my opinion. Obviously. But yeah. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff they could add, but at the end of the day, as long as they give us, you know, some better graphics and new equipment as far as, like, you know, model year, everybody's gonna buy the game. People might complain about it, but yeah. And that is something that this game's missing, I would say, is, yeah, older equipment. There's plenty of good mods out there, but, you know, you shouldn't have to always rely on the mods, right? Yeah, Gimme, that game is single player. I do know what game you're talking about. But yeah, that would be a stupid fun game if it was multiplayer, yeah. Parent save is the first time you've messed with animals? Holy cow. That's crazy. What's up, Fire Shadow? Guys, I gotta go soon. I didn't realize what time it was. Alright, Kimmy, we'll catch you. Enjoy. Go sports. Does more than one clinic make any difference for the settlement? Sarge, do you know the answer to that? For Captain of Ministry, does more than one clinic make a difference for the settlement?
Other than you have more
capacity for medical supplies?
Yeah.
I would say no, right?
Yeah, otherwise, say no.
Yeah, I think I only have one clinic on mine.
I only have also.
But I have...
Now, like for some of the food, I've got multiple.
Well, yeah. Yeah, because the
or
food...
the same crowd.
The food's dumb because the food supply on the top of your screen, that only counts the food that's in those food markets. It doesn't count the food that's sitting in like a storage building that's connected via a belt. Which is kind of silly in my opinion, but hey. Yeah, Sean, right? I'm going to finish this field and then we'll skedoodle out of here. Yeah. Yeah, I got to go see what they want for dinner. I guarantee, Chad, I'm going to walk in the house and say, Pops, what do you want for dinner? And he's going to say pancakes. But I don't know.
Pancakes sound good.
Don't know if we have the stuff for that. We'll see.
You always have the stuff if you have flour and baking soda.
Yeah.
Just make them from scratch.
You see, here's the problem, Tom. I don't have a recipe. I'm sure I could Google one, but the really good recipe that we used to make all the time, they got rid of that cookbook.
Oh.
And I don't know that recipe by heart, so unfortunately we do use like box pancake mix, which whatever, it's fine.
Yeah.
I think my brother I'm pretty sure my brother in Georgia knows like mom's good old pancake recipe. I need to get him to like text it to me or email it, you know, because I'm old. Because, you know, I got made fun of for an email.
Yeah. Email's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, I would say just one one air fryer. Yeah. I have no idea what cookbook it was. It was something that didn't have a cover on it anymore. And had been around for a lot of years. It was brown. In fact, Mom, and she just called it the Little Brown Cookbook. She never even had it. I have no idea what the name of it was. It was the Little Brown Cookbook, and it had the pancakes and the biscuits that she used to make, and probably some kind of handwritten recipe, usually in the front and back covers too. Like, that's where our pumpkin pie and our pumpkin pie recipes handwritten in the one cookbook that we still have in the kitchen there. One of the cookbooks. They got rid of about half of Mom's before I found out what was going on, and I said, "Whoa, what are y'all doing? Yeah, stop." I was streaming that night anyway. Hashtag not bitter, I swear. What in the Hannah Montana is that? Is that a pancake recipe?
It looks like a pancake recipe.
We got this in grams, yo. Wow.
2 cups of all-purpose flour.
Mm-hmm.
Or plain flour.
Wow. Wow. So we always used to make with buttermilk powder. There was buttermilk powder in our pancakes. So they were buttermilk. They were the best pancakes too. They were so good. So good. Actually, Mom used to make really good biscuits too. Like biscuits with like sausage and sausage gravy for breakfast. Oh my God, get out of here. So good. And we'd always bake our biscuits on like a stone, like a Pampered Chef stone, you know? And then like the bottoms we get, I don't want to say crispy, but like cooked, you know? Oh. So good. Grams announces someone's been watching Breaking Bad. Oh, probably just, you know, copy pasta from the Google machine. But see, the problem is it's not the same recipe. You know what I mean, chat? Like, it's not the nostalgic, like, that's what I grew up on recipe. I gotta call my brother one of these days and be like, yo.
What is that recipe?
You gotta hook a brother up. I'll trade him that for like the pizza dough recipe, because I know that one by heart. I haven't made pizza dough in a while, but I know that recipe. So the one we can't find that everybody wants is the stew recipe. Mom used to make this beef stew. So good. Can't find it. Mostly because, you know, they got rid of it in our cookbook. So yeah. All right, Tom and Sarge, I will catch you guys after a while. I'm gonna go make some dinner, and I'll be back for some Railroader Online.
Alrighty, see you then.
Railroads Online. I keep mixing the names of the games. Anyway, BRB. Those of you watching over on YouTube, have a great rest of your day, and as always, toodles.